teammates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Making 20 yards after the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10. Williams set to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Short pass brought in. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 24 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. It's a race down the right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Swift will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Whoa.
The Lions will
Goff's gonna throw for it.
2-point conversion.
And this is Goff. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roman Dunze, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and 2. Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions will take over at the start of the next quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 8-7 the score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
180. Obama.
First down throw from Goff. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, 180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it.
guys, that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First down, here's Swift. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. He set up the screen here to Swift. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. 4th down, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have got you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Now you want by 20.
Goff to the air now. Chased down to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Super. 120.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made left side by Laporta. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Downfield, and Tislau has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, look at this. They give all the jet swing. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
working their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that's 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Williams to throw on first. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. Try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Again, it's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more on the NFL on K-Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Able to find White. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Black 20. Go, 12. Let's go. Turbo.
Here's Gong. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2. Again, Goff. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it and see if you can be successful again? They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Now here's Williams. It's on the in route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bears first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bears first
To the
down.
air yet again, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Here's Williams again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Williams to throw on third. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Williams throwing on fourth. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points as that one falls, Brock. Instead, just a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
On down.
Whoa, cut. 180. Cut.
They go play action with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
First down throw from Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On second and 10, Goff escapes the pocket. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Williams from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. This brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
The 22-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Williams will look to throw. Got a man, Loveland has it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
4 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
This our last play of the quarter.
Their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football, too. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. No motion to tight end left. Off play action, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 7-yard gain.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. That is good for Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action here with Goff. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
180.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Williams to throw on first. And they pick him off again. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Intercepted.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down. Goff to the air now. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already been damaged in this game. He makes himself, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
1st down, Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. I'll throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
1st down, Williams to throw. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's looking
went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
To the air yet again, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's on target to Moore. He gets this down to the 13-yard line.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 13 yards.
Again, it's Williams.
First down, Chicago.
Finds the football outside. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
Here's Williams again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Desperation time here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears have some new life in the fourth.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Williams on first down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got more once again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams from the gun. Catch made. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. To secure them this win. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They've got first down here from the 36.
Cut. 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the keeper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We've got second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again. It's second and 10. To throw is Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. New set of downs for them. That starts at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They can get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time, get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3.